Good evening. Welcome to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as your ABA champion Indiana Lyons prepare to take on the other ABA champions, the Burning River Buckets, out of the Cleveland metropolitan area. Of course, by now you know the story that the ABA championship game was rained out in St. Louis back in April. So it's kind of fun that these two teams are going to start the season against each other. I'm Eric Ivey. Jim Holtzclaw is also here, but we're having some technical difficulties, so Jim is feverishly working on correcting those. I would love to be able to blame Jim for the technical issues, but no, these are square on my shoulders, so hopefully Jim can get it all figured out, and we'll get him on as soon as we can. Some noticeable absences from the Burning River Buckets, in at least the crew that they brought here. Joe Clower is not here. Gabe Kennard is not here. Dylan Contento, Eric Seifert, Cole Krasanchik, Justin Fritz. None of those guys are here, and they were all veteran leaders on the Burning River Buckets last season. So the Buckets only brought 7 players. I'm not sure if all those guys retired or just didn't make the trip or what, but this is certainly not the same Buckets team that we saw back in April in Missouri. However, a whole bunch of the Lions from last year's team are back. Almost everybody, with the exception of Leon Tillman and T. Williams. They're both in the gym today to receive their championship rings from Coach and Mrs. Brown. So it was good to see them in the gym. And they're getting ready to announce the starting lineups. First off, for the Burning River Buckets. Number 5, Joey Vianovich. Yeah, we're going to call him Joey V because I have no idea. Number 7, Sherman Dean III. Number 21, Kenneth Proby Jr. Number 4 is Anthony Coleman, and that is a face I recognize from the Buckets as a returning veteran. And the final player is number 1, coach and player Mike Kalo. Now for your Indiana Lions. Number 3, Jordan Flash Heidelberg. Number 2, Eric Messer. Number 18, Michael Carter. Number 30, Gerald Cam Campbell. And last but not least, number 4, Lazarick Cheatham's. And we have a packed house today in the Lions Den. The Lions Pride came out in full force, and it is so fantastic to see so many fans in this gym. And we're going to take a break as the commissioner is going to present a trophy to the Indiana Lions.
CEO of the American Basketball Association. Several years ago, when Tyrone called me and said, I'd like to put a team in Danville, Indiana in the ABA, which is the largest professional sports league in the world, and Danville would be one of the smallest cities in the entire league of 150 teams, Tyrone said to me, in 2 or 3 years, we will become the ABA champions. So this past April, Tyrone took his team, along with Georgia's Burning River Buckets, and went to St. Louis to compete in the ABA Final League. They were not ranked in the top 4, but they made their way through in order to play the final game on a Sunday, and it was a hurricane and the roof blew off. So we had to crown co-champions, which were the Burning River Buckets and the Indiana Lyons. Indiana Lyons. I've been with the ABA since the very first day it started in the 60s. Heavily involved with the ABA in the days of George McGinnis and Billy Keller and Darnell Hillman and Freddie Lewis and Bob Merlicki. And now it gives me a great honor to present the co-championship trophy to the Indiana Lyons and that green Canes room. Congratulations.
One last little photo op, and then hopefully we'll be ready to play some basketball here. Jim's still working on the technical issues that we're having, so I hope he's making some progress. I'm not going to stand over his shoulder and watch, though. So, in addition to the 5 starters for the Buckets, Michael Anderson is here and Aaron Overby is here. The Buckets traveled with only 7 players. So they only have 2 coming off the bench. The Lions have 13 of their, well, all 14 guys are here. 13 are active, which is the maximum roster you can carry. And it looks as though Lazarick is going to go up against, well, maybe not Coach Kayla. Oh, he's going to go up against Joey V. All right. And, oh, no. Okay, now we're ready. Here we go for realsies. And we're off. Buckets secure the tip-off, and we're underway. This is Proby bringing the ball up the floor. Joey V with it now. He's going to, he's going to kick it out. Out to Coach. No, they're just continue to throw it around. Long distance shot by Proby, up no good. Rebounded by Lazarick Cheatham's. He hands off to Jordan Heidelberg. Brings the ball up the floor. Cam with a shot. Won't go. Oh, nice rebound by Mike Carter. He throws it over to Eric. Back over to Cam. Jordan with it now. Jordan's going to drive to the hoop. Put up a shot. Won't go. Rebounded by, that is Anthony Coleman. Coleman brings it up the floor. As you can see from our video, the big scoreboard is out today, and it's not going to be coming back on. Coleman fires up a three-pointer, won't go. Rebounded by Lazarick. Throws it over to Eric, over to Jordan, and the Lions bring it up the floor. Still 0-0. Lions passing it around. Oh, Coleman knocks the ball out of Cam's hands, and it goes out of bounds. Awarded to the Indiana Lyons. So the big scoreboard is out. There's some sort of electrical problem with it. You know, if you've been here through the preseason or been watching the videos, you know it's been on the blink for quite some time. We do have the small scoreboard above me and Jim working, though, so that's nice. Cam shoots and scores, and he'll make it 2-0 Indiana Lions. Buckets bring it down the court. Stolen by Jordan Heidelberg. They'll bring it across the timeline. Jordan over to Cam, over to Carter, back to Cam. Cam directing a little traffic, gets some help from Lazarick. Cam's going to go ahead and drive to the hoop and shoot and score, and let's make it 4-0. Lions in the lead. Both buckets so far scored by Cam. Joey V with the ball. He throws it over. Oh, long shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Cam. Over to Jordan. Jordan brings it across the court. Back to Cam. Cam fires up a three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Joey V. Jordan steals the ball. He's going to bring it the other way. Jordan's all by himself. Up and good. 6-0 Indiana Lions. Excellent steal there by Jordan Heidelberg. And what do we got? We got a whistle on the floor. We got a foul against Cam. So the Buckets will retain possession. Foul was called on the floor. As you can see, Nitro from Indy Fuel is here today. Good to have him in the crowd. And Coach Kayla with the ball underneath. He's battling against Cam. And Eric gets a hand in there, and we got a whistle on the floor. Ball is going to go over to the Lions. I missed the call on that one. Perhaps somebody stepped on the baseline down there. They were pretty close to the end of the court. Jordan with the ball at the top of the key, covered by Coach Kalo. Jordan to the hoop, shoots and scores. 8-0 Indiana Lions. Oh, and he draws the foul. Draws the foul. Looked to me like the foul was called against Anthony Coleman. I think I saw 4 fingers there. And Jordan Heidelberg will go to the line. His shot up and won't go in. Rebounded by Coach Kalo. Still 8-0. Buckets bring the ball up the floor. It's Joey V with the ball. Guarded by Eric. Throws it across to Coach Kalo. Coach throws it back over to Coleman. Coleman fires up a 3 and buries it. So make it 8-3, Indiana Lions in the lead. As Cam brings the ball up the floor. Cam being guarded by Coleman. And what do we got? Travel called against Cam. Ball will go over to the Buckets. Here comes Proby bringing the ball quickly up the floor. Passing around. This is Coach Coach Kalo's shot. Up, no good. Buckets retain possession. Coleman with the ball now. Coleman over to Kalo. This is Dean over to Joey V. Over to Proby. And right into Eric's hands. Lions with the steal. Here comes Jordan. Bring the ball up the floor. Carter, nope, slams on the brakes. Hands it out to Lazarick. Lazarick puts up a jump shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Joey V. Buckets bring the ball up the floor. 8-3, Indiana Lions in the lead. Just under 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Coleman fires a shot up and buries it. 8-6. Suddenly, the Buckets are within 2. Here comes Cam. Cam shoots. Cam scored. Nope, Cam doesn't score. Cam gets his own rebound. Now he shoots and scores. All right, 10-6 Indiana Lions. We're due for a media timeout. Buckets with the ball. This is Coleman from long range. And nope, won't go. Rebounded by Cam. Cam brings it up the floor. Cam drives to the hoop. Somebody got a hand on it. Might have also gotten a piece of Cam. And with 7:11 left in the first quarter, it is Indiana Lions 10, Burning River Buckets 6, and we will head to our first media timeout. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as we come out of the media timeout. If memory serves, Cam will be going to the line. And it appears that memory does serve, because there's Cam at the line.
Oh, yeah, you drafted him.
Looks like we're sticking with our same starters. Cam's shot up and good. 11-6 Indiana Lyons. Second shot up and also good. 12-6. Lions in the lead. Proby inbounds to Coleman, and here come the buckets. Coleman drives all the way to the hoop and scores. Well, that was easy. 12-8. Indiana Lyons in the lead. Eric over to Cam. Cam dribbling, guarded by Coleman. Cam will put up a shot. Ooh, in and out, won't go. Rebounded by Proby. Proby throws it over to Joey V. Underneath to, who was that? Anderson. Anderson came into the game. That would be Michael Anderson. Jordan with the shot. Up. No good. Gets his own rebound. He's battling with it, battling for it with Anderson. Whistle on the floor. Ball's going to stay with the Lions. And let's see. This will be Eric inbounding into Jordan. Jordan over to Cam. Carter's all by himself over there. Oh, Cam sees him at the last minute. Carter puts up a shot. Oh, won't go. Up and over the backboard. That'll be a dead ball going over to the Burning River Buckets. Oh, that was a good shot, or good attempt, but just a little too much mustard on it, and then just the way it hit the rim, it goes over the backboard. Look at that nice crowd. What a great crowd, and there's just as many people on the other side of the gym. It's fantastic. So good to see so many of the Lions' pride here. Joey V's pass to Coleman is knocked away by Eric, but it's reeled in by Coleman. Coleman shoots from the free throw line, and he scores. There we go. Good shot there by Anthony Coleman. Jordan brings the ball up the floor for the Lions. Over to Cam. Cam puts up a three-pointer. Ooh, just a little too much. Lazarick there with the rebound in the middle of a whole bunch of buckets. Over to Jordan. Jordan's three-pointer won't go. And Lazarick gets the rebound again. Over to Eric. Over to Cam. Three-point up and good. You don't give Cam all that many shots to sink one from long range. So, here comes Dean. Throws it over to Proby. Underneath to Joey V. Back out to Dean. And this is now Anderson. No. Who is that with the ball? That's Proby over there. Ball comes out of Proby's hands, out of bounds, over to the Lions. Proby wanted a foul called on the play, but does not get it. Jordan over to Eric. Back to Jordan. Over to Cam. And ball is knocked out of Cam's hands by Anthony Coleman, but Coleman is the last one to touch it, so it'll stay with the Lions. Eric Messer going to inbound for the Lions. Throws it out to Jordan. Jordan guarded by Coleman. Throws it to Cam. Cam kicks it out to Eric. Ooh, Eric's three-point attempt in and out. Lazarick once again there for the rebound. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions, but Lazarick Cheatham's has been, wow, red hot so far coming out of the gate. And Lions with the ball. Looks like Scooty Walker has entered the game. Oh, that was a little close to an over and back, but Scooty saves it. Scooty's getting mauled underneath. Lazarick tries to go for the ball, but doesn't have to because it's already awarded to the Lions. Of course, Lazarick didn't know that when he did the dive for the ball. Scooty Walker is giving Jordan Heidelberg a break, by the way. Ball is swatted out of bounds by Joey V. Right back to the Lions. Whistle on the floor. Media timeout. So, with 4:25 left in the first quarter, your Indiana Lions 15, the Burning River Buckets 12. Jim and I are going to get a swig of water and be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana. Indiana Lions lead over the Burning River Buckets, 15-12. And Michael Carter will inbound the ball. Throws it out to Eric Messer. Eric fires up a three, won't go. Rebounded by Lazarick. Lazarick over to Scooty, over to Eric. Eric fires up another three, and there he goes! Eric Messer with the three-pointer. Make it 18-12. Indiana Lions in the lead. Here come the buckets. It's Proby over to Joey V. Joey V launches a three-pointer that was a little out of his range. It won't go. Rebounded by Scooty Walker. Scooty brings it up the floor. Still 18-12. Cam underneath to Carter. Out to Eric. And, Eric buries another three-pointer. 2 in a row for Eric Messer. And it is now 21-12. Indiana Lions in the lead. Long three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by the Buckets. Put back up, no good. Scrum for the ball. Cam winds up with it. Throws it down to Scooty. Scooty brings it across the timeline. Pitches it over to Eric. And Eric's third attempt at a three-pointer will not go. Rebounded by Joey V. A little over 3 minutes left in the quarter. Long shot by Proby there. Won't go. And we got a whistle on the floor. What have we? Foul called against Eric Messer. And we got a couple substitutions. Looks like Sherman Dean is coming in. Aaron Overby is coming out. Coach Kalo is coming in. Kenneth Proby is coming out for the Buckets. It looks like Phil Bessick has come in to give Mike Carter a break. So Coach Kalo going to inbound. Throws it in. He's now got the ball. He's going to launch a three. Up and good. That'll make it 21-15. Indiana Lions in the lead. As Cam brings the ball up the floor. Nice spin move by Cam. He puts it up and in. 23-15. Lions up by 8. And a three-pointer by the Buckets, up and good. Whew, we're just going to keep shooting back and forth, aren't we? Man, these Buckets are good at three-pointers. May not have their veterans here, but the three-pointers are still lighting up the scoreboard. Phil Bessick to the hoop, won't go. Fights for his own rebound, but can't get it. This is Michael Anderson with the ball. And gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to give it to the Lions. So, Cam into Scooty. Scooty bringing up the floor. Bossing people around. Nope. Scooty's going to take it. And shoot, and won't go. But Eric Messer gets the rebound. Eric will shoot a two-pointer and make it. 2 more for Eric Messer, who is hot coming out of the starting gates. Joey V brings the ball up the floor. Whoop, Coach Kalo almost wasn't ready for it. Back out to Joey. Back out to Mike Kalo. Coach puts up a three-pointer, won't go. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Crud. That's going to be a 3D play. 3D light is on. Coleman to the hoop, won't go. Put back by Coach Kalo is up and good. Add 1 for the 3D light. So that was a 3D play because the pass originated in the backcourt when it was intercepted by the Buckets. And Scooty Walker shooting from the 3-point line or from the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Sherman Dean. Dean shoots on the other end, won't go. Rebounded by Eric Messer after Phil Bessick gets a hand on it. Throws it over to Scooty Walker. Over to Phil. Phil going to drive to the hoop. Shoot and score. Nice shot there by Phil Bessick. Coach Kalo brings it up the floor. Hands it off to Coleman. Coleman back to Coach Kalo. Long shot there. Up. No good. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Eric's piling up the rebounds too. He throws it over to Cam. Cam going to drive to the hoop. And his shot won't go, but there's a whistle on the floor, and it'll be called against Anthony Coleman. So Gerald Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2. And let's see. Here we come. Jordan Heidelberg coming back into the game. Tracy Ganau coming into the game, going to give Lazarick a break. And Cam going to the line. His first shot up and good. Cam's second shot. Up and also good. So Cam is true on both of his free throws. Ball goes over to the buckets, and here we come the other way. Coach Kalo with the ball. He's going to drive to the basket, shoot, and no. Rebounded by Jordan Heidelberg. Jordan over to Scooty. Scooty Walker brings it around the floor, does a big circle, decides to shoot. No, won't go. Rebounded by Anthony Coleman. Coleman also having a very good game so far for the Buckets. Desperation shot at half court as the buzzer sounds is no good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Your Indiana Lions 29, the visiting Burning River Buckets 21, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Boston Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana. As we're ready to start the second frame as the two ABA champions, the Indiana Lions and the Burning River Buckets, have been trading blows so far in the first quarter. Indiana Lions have a bit of a lead, but I don't count these Burning River Buckets out. I have watched them play a lot of games over the years, and they one thing about the Buckets is they never quit. They never get rattled. And so we could be up by 7,000 points and I'd still be a little bit nervous. Here we go, second quarter underway. This is Coleman with the ball, over to Proby, over to Coach Kalo, back to Proby, across the court, long shot, up and good. That is a three-pointer for the Burning River Buckets. Jordan brings it across the timeline, throws it over to Scooty. Scooty back to Jordan. Jordan going to launch a three. No, won't go. Rebounded by Anthony Coleman for the Burning River Buckets. Boy, Jordan's just having all kinds of struggles finding his stroke so far this season. Coleman's going to drive to the hoop. Doesn't care that he's covered by three guys. Shoots and scores anyway. So, yeah, Burning River Buckets just not going to give it up. Of course, it is only the beginning of the second quarter, so why would they give it up? Cam with the ball. He shoots. He scores. Two more for Gerald Campbell. And both heavyweights keep swinging at each other. This is Anthony Coleman. Gets it across the timeline. Over to Michael Anderson. Back out to Coach Kalo. And Coach Kalo is going to take a shot. Won't go. Rebounded by Phil Bessick. Phil over to Jordan. Jordan going to slow things down a little bit. Jordan underneath to Phil. Phil! Oh, no, Scooty. That was Scooty with the reverse layup. Good for 2. Got the hair flying. I couldn't pick him out there in eye blink. 3-pointer up and good again by the Buckets. God darn it. Man, Buckets are good at 3-pointers. Well, we got to keep our composure. Got to keep our composure when they hit those threes and don't feel like we got to trade threes with them. Cam is obviously listening to me. He shoots a 2 and scores. This is Coleman bringing the ball up for the Buckets. Another 3-pointer. Oh, God, thank goodness. In and out. Rebounded by Tracy Ganau. He throws it over to Scooty. Scooty's like, hey, where's all the rest of the guys in white? Guys? Oh, there you are. Okay. Throwing the ball around. Now he's going to drive to the hoop, shoot, and score. Nice move by Scooty Walker. Buckets bring it up the floor. Coach Kalo with the ball. Throws it back over to Coleman. Coleman going to drive to the hoop, whistle on the floor. That's probably going to be a foul against Tracy. And let's wait for the official verdict. No. Called against Phil. Okay. Well, I missed that one. See, Jim's tinkering with our equipment here, and he would have spotted that, but you're stuck with Mr. Magoo here for a little bit longer. Jim says he is making progress. Coleman's first shot is up, no good. Stonewall Jackson going to enter the game, give Tracy Ganau a break. Jackson Stone, another veteran from the tournament back in St. Louis in April. Jackson played that whole tournament with stitches in his knee, if you can believe it. Second shot is up and good. Jordan Heidelberg going to bring the ball up the floor, throws it over to Cam. And Cam going to drive, shoot, nope. Jackson tries to get the rebound, can't quite get it. Cam tries to save it, can't quite get it. Steps on the line, and the ball will go over to the Buckets. Buckets get it across the timeline, and whoops, Joey V throws it down the tunnel. I don't think the recipient on the other end of that pass was aware that the ball was coming, so Lyons will take control. And here come the hometown boys. Oh, Phil Bessick, nicely done under the hoop. 2 more for Phil Bessick. Scooty almost picks the ball off, and no, that is Jordan over there being disruptive on defense. Knocks the ball out of bounds, but the Buckets will retain possession. Joey V with the ball. He throws it over to Dean. Dean over to a teammate. 3-pointer won't go. That was Proby with the 3-point shot there. It won't go. Whistle on the floor. Ball will stay with the Buckets. Joey V pitches out to Coach Kalo. Coach puts up a 3-pointer, won't go. Rebounded by Scooty Walker. Scooty brings it up the floor. Underneath to Jackson. Jackson can't quite find the handle. Scrum for the ball. Oh, Jackson comes out with it. Throws it over to Jordan. Jordan's going to launch a 3. It's got a little too much mustard on it. Rebounded by Coach Kalo. So, no points on that possession. Ball goes back over to the Buckets. And here they come. Passing it around. Shot won't go. Not sure if somebody got a hand on it or not. I'll have to look at the film on that one. Phil Bessick to the hoop, shoots, scores, foul on the play. And he will shoot the and 1. Very good. So basket counts. Phil go to the line to shoot 1. And timeout on the floor. 7:41 left in the second period. That'll be our first media timeout. Indiana Lyons 41, Burning River Buckets 30. And with any hope, we will be back with Jim after we get back from this break. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the Lions Den in Danville, Indiana. Looks like it's going to be Phil, Scooty, Jackson, Cam, and Jordan on the floor for the Indiana Lions. Michael Anderson, Sherman Dean III, as Phil's shot is up and good. Joey V, Anthony Coleman, and
Proby.
Michael Anderson.
Oh, okay, you said Proby. And Scooty is up.
Three-pointer by Anderson, up and good.
Looks like the Lions are bringing their defense out a little bit. Here's some picks that are set. There
Jackson
you go
with
for
shot,
Jackson
up and good.
Stone. What can you do about that? If he gets into a rhythm with the rest of them, Vernon Rivers in trouble.
Yeah.
And Michael Anderson was not paying attention to the play, and it went straight to the Lions bench.
Cam with the ball, shoots,
Get in there.
scores, and is fouled. 6:56 left in the second quarter, 46-32, Indiana Lions in the lead. Cam going to the line to shoot the and one.
Yep, the guys are playing really well today. They're not making everything, but they're rebounding, they're stealing, playing tough defense, passing the ball around, setting picks.
Cam's shot is up and good. Make it 47-32. Joey V throws it over to, he threw it to Dean, who passed it to.
Joey V.
Joey V gets a
Got
two-pointer. I lost track of where the ball went.
Jackson Stone almost got the block on that, but almost does not count.
No. Jordan going to drive to the hoop, shoots and scores.
Jordan with the pro step, the Euro step.
49-34, 6:26 and counting left in the second quarter. Coleman thinks about a three, instead drives closer, shoots and scores.
That was a good shift by the Lions. They didn't let him go unattended.
49-36. Jordan over to Scooty.
Scooty Walker
from three-point range.
Scooty Walker for three. Yeah, Scooty looks like he's in good shape. He just needed a couple games, couple practices to get in with it.
They say it was tipped. That is not an over in the back. And Dean loses the handle. Foul is called.
Jackson Stone.
Yep. That is 25 fingers. Foul is against Jackson.
That's a lot of fingers.
It is.
Is that finger looking good?
I think so. 5:48 left in the second quarter. Buckets inbounds. Joey V with the ball. Over to Coleman. Coleman shoots. No, he does not score. Rebounded by Scooty Walker.
Pull it back, Scooty. You got to wait for the rest of your team. He's got it.
Scooty over to Jordan. Jordan at the top of the key.
Mike Pugh's in the game.
Oh, yeah. Mike Pugh sneaked in there somewhere.
Yeah, how did he do that?
I don't know.
Oh, Jackson.
Oh, Jackson shot won't go. Scooty there for the rebound and the
Scooty
putback.
Walker.
Woo!
Scooty Walker's looking for more playing time. Oh, Mike Pugh's coming in to give Cam a break.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. You deserve a break today, Cam.
That's right. Somebody get that man a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Air ball, rebounded by Scooty. Scooty over to Phil. Phil fires up a three-pointer. No. Jackson Stone battling with
Number 7.
not Proby. Dean.
Sherman Dean III.
Yep. Three-point attempt. Up, no good. Rebounded by the Buckets.
Oh.
Man, goodness sakes. Ball goes out of bounds.
went off of Phil's heel, I do believe.
All right.
Threw it back in and, yeah, went off Phil's foot.
Coach Kalo entering the game. He's going to give Michael Anderson a break. And
timeout on the
timeout
Lions.
on the floor. So with 4:43 left in the second quarter, Indiana Lions 54, Burning River Buckets 36. So Jim, what have you seen so far from the Lions and the Buckets?
Well, both teams are hungry. It looks like the Lions may have a little more experience, even though the Buckets have some returning guys from last year. But it does look like the Lions are coming together. They, they're very much a team that plays well in the game. Maybe not necessarily practice, but then again, that's what practice is for.
Sure.
So we've got, I'm looking to see Jordan get on fire. He's got one 2-pointer, but he's missed 5. We've got some Eric Messer got 3 offensive rebounds in the first quarter and part of the second quarter. And looks like Cam made all 4 of his free throws.
Nice.
You got 3 defensive rebounds by Cam as well. So they're doing pretty good, spreading the ball around. All the guys are taking threes. We're going to have well over 50 threes taken in this game, I have a feeling.
Wow. Yeah. Between these two teams, I can see that.
Yeah. Yep. Coach Callow, he's playing well. I believe he just came back from Ireland playing some ball over there, according to his bio.
Hopefully he doesn't have too much of the luck of the Irish with him.
Hopefully not. Aye.
Coach Kalo, Anthony Coleman, Joey V, Aaron Overby, and Sherman Dean III taking the floor for the Buckets. Scooty, Jackson, Phil, Pugh, and Jordan taking the floor for the Indiana Lions. Coach Kalo going to inbound for the Buckets.
Yeah, the Lions have this lineup. I don't believe I've seen before in a game.
Whistle on the floor. Foul called against Pugh. Pugh gets a quick talking to from Tyrone.
He said, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
No, he probably didn't.
Pugh said, "Okay, coach, I won't."
If you're gonna do it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guys are trying to keep those outside shooters from throwing up too many freebies. And we've got a charge over here. Joey V ran right into Mike Pugh. Mike Pugh set his feet.
Nicely done, Mr. Pugh.
Right as Joey V was passing the ball.
54-36, Lions in the lead. 4:30 left in the second quarter. Phil inbounds to Scooty. I assume Scooty knows the ball is right there at his feet.
Scooty is directing traffic, trying to get play set up.
Over to Jordan. Jordan shoots.
Oh,
no,
Jordan.
Won't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Awarded to the Buckets.
Looked like it was close to the line, but I don't know if it was really on the line.
We'll
let him
Pugh
have
went for it, and I didn't see his landing, so I don't know if he got rid of the ball before he touched ground or not.
Oh, nice job. Phil caught him with his pants down.
Scooty Walker reels in the steal. Phil Bessick under the hoop. Won't go.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. Yeah, he was out of number 6, was out of bounds. Foot was out of bounds.
That was Overby.
Overby.
Tion Bigby coming in, going to give Jordan Heidelberg a break. And we had a substitution for the Buckets as Joey V comes out. Kenneth Proby comes in. Tion Bigby with the ball.
Getting his first action of the day today. Sporting the pigtails.
Yeah. Jackson fighting to the basket.
Nice
shoots
job,
and scores.
Jackson. Way to use the backboard.
Stonewall Jackson registers 2 for the Lions.
Looks like the Lions are going to bring out their defense a little bit farther.
Ball goes out of bounds off Coach Kalo's hands over to the Lions.
You see some frustration on the Burning River Buckets part right now.
Indeed. Tion Bigby over to Michael Pugh. Michael underneath to Jackson. Jackson shoots. Jackson scores again.
Stone. Everybody is feeling it today.
Very nice hook shot by Stonewall Jackson Stone.
Yeah, that little baby hook. If Jackson can perfect that, he's a good 20-point shooter a game easily.
Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Pugh. 3:14 and counting in the second quarter. Pugh fires up a three and nails it.
Mike Carter. Mike Pugh. That was his three-point call right there, whatever that was. Not exactly sure.
Coach Kalo fires up a three. It won't go. Rebounded by Jackson. It's 61-36. Lions in the lead. Coach, you're not supposed to be on the floor.
Tyrone Brown is running the play with the guys.
Yeah, here comes Tion. He's going to drive to the basket. Shot is up, no good. Scrum underneath.
Jackson.
Jackson tries his best, shakes the foundation of the building as he hits the ground.
I believe it landed on the line before Jackson even tried to do that.
And he's up.
When Jackson does that, I'm not so worried about him, but I'm worried about cracks in the floor.
Yes, yeah.
Jackson, we still got another half we got to play after this. So
that's right.
We want to make sure the building's still standing.
Ball was awarded to the Buckets.
Yes.
Here they come up the floor. This is Coleman over in the corner. He's going to take a two-point shot up, no good.
Phil playing some nice defense.
Stonewall Jackson throws it away. It's a 3D play.
That was a poor decision on Jackson Stone's part.
There we go.
And that,
they're going to call a block.
Oh, they're calling a blocking foul. He kind of helped the cause by, pushing his gut into him. Could have been called either way.
So Jackson Stone called for the foul. They called it on the floor. 3D light is still on. Now we've got a whistle. And who blew the whistle?
I think we need some water mopped up on the floor.
We also need a media timeout.
Where's Pastor Craig when you need him?
He's around here somewhere. Nope, no media timeout. We're just going to keep playing.
Okay.
Alrighty, Buckets with the ball.
That was
foul
got
called.
A foul on Phil Bessick there.
They called that on Tion.
They did call it on Tion.
Yeah. Shooting foul, so 3D light is on, and that will be Sherman Dean III going to the free throw line to shoot three. He's shooting three because the 3D light is on. 3D light is on because of a pass that originated in the backcourt, in the Lions' backcourt that was intercepted by the Buckets. Dean's first shot is up and good. Makes it 61-37. 2:14 left in the second quarter. We're overdue for a media timeout. Dean's second shot up and good. He gets three. Everybody back.
Yeah, one more free throw.
61-38. 3D light will go off after Dean shoots this one. And Dean's shot is up and good. Nails all three of them. 61-39, Lions in the lead. Here comes Tion Bigby. Kicks it out to Pugh. That was a good choice. Scooty from three-point land. No. Rebounded by Overby. Overby brings it across the timeline. Throws it across the court to Dean. Pugh almost picks it off.
Yeah, the Burn River Buckets are trying to run the Lions back and forth with some of those long passes. Because the Lions are...
Whistle on the floor as Anthony Coleman drives to the basket. Mike Pugh called for the foul.
That's his second foul.
And we're going to see Justin Childs for the first time here shortly. Anthony Coleman will go to the line to shoot two. 1:45 left in the second quarter. Coleman's shot is up and good. Makes it 61-40. Justin Childs indeed enters the game. He's going to give Jackson Stone a chance to catch his breath.
Justin's got another big body that the Buckets don't want to run into down low.
No. I think you described him in the preseason as being built like a tight end or a linebacker or something. Second shot up and good. It's 61-41. Lions lead is 20 right now. 1:38 in the second quarter.
Yeah, use that 24-second shot clock, guys. We still got 12 seconds left. Set something up and make a good.
Oh, Tion underneath. Shoots and scores.
Ooh.
Beautiful assist by Scooty Walker. There's a three play. Pugh steals the ball. 2 for Pugh plus 1. Out away, Michael Pugh.
Yes. And Tion is. Oh.
That was kicked by a fan. Let's see how the referees rule that.
As long as nobody's hurt back here in the corner, that's going to go over to Burning River.
Yep. Buckets ball. Lions full court press is causing the Buckets all kinds of issues.
There you
intercepted.
go.
That's a 3D play. Justin Childs to the hoop. No good. Scooty with the putback. No good.
Come on, guys.
Pugh with the putback. +1. +1. That is 3. Under a minute left in the first half. Foul is called. And I think Pugh's going to get nailed for it. No. Tion Bigby.
Tion Bigby. With that hairstyle, I think I'm going to start calling him Tion Bigby Longstocking.
I'm sure he'll
he
love
just needs
that.
To pull, yeah, I'm sure he will too. Scratch that.
Eric Messer coming into the game. Let's see who's coming out. Tion came out. Nope, Tion's on the floor.
Scooty came out.
Okay, Scooty came out. Eric Messer in. Buckets with the ball. 45 seconds and counting left in the first half. Coleman drives to the basket.
Oh, Mike.
Whistle on the floor. That is most certainly going to be against Mike Pugh.
That was Mike's third, yeah.
69-41, Indiana Lions in the lead. 41.7 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, when you set your feet to take the charge, you can't slide halfway across the post to try and get the charge too.
Oh, that's not a charge?
I don't think he was fooling many people on that.
Anthony Coleman going to go to the line to shoot 2. First shot up and good. 69-42.
And don't take anything for granted because, as we know, the Burning River Buckets do not give up.
No, I'm not even getting slightly comfortable.
No.
Coleman's second shot up and good, makes it 69-43, and here come the Lions. Yeah, we could be up by 250 at halftime.
Michael Pugh! Mike Pugh! I don't know if I've seen Mike slam dunk yet this year.
Oh, wow, that gets the crowd of hundreds fired up.
Mike saw his invitation, and he said, you know what? I see that crack of daylight. I'm going to go straight to the hoop.
Absolutely. Eric Messer called for the foul. That's going to send Coach Kalo to the line to shoot 2. 27.2 seconds left in the first half. 71-43, Lions in the lead.
Tion Bigby giving Mike Pugh props for that dunk. They're down here being awestruck with each other.
Coach Kalo's shot is up and good. Substitution on the floor. Mike Carter comes in. Phil Bessick's going to get some water.
We got some long faces on the Buckets team, but I don't think there's still a second half to play, guys.
Yeah, the Buckets do not rattle.
They do not. Yeah, they do not rattle. They stay consistent and do not take anything for granted.
Absolutely not. Coach Kalo's second shot won't go. It's rebounded by Justin Childs. I was going to say earlier when Pugh so rudely interrupted me with his slam dunk, Justin Childs. Three-pointers up and good! Holy smokes!
It's raining threes. Oh.
Buckets struggle to get the ball across half court. Coleman with the ball. He'll drive to the hoop, shoots and scores.
All right, guys, let's see if we can pick up a cheap one at the end.
We got to hurry. Tion, 2 seconds left. Over to Justin. Justin fires up a 3. Does not get it.
Off the front of the rim.
Doggone it. Well, it was a good try at the buzzer. We go to halftime. Indiana Lions 74, Burning River Buckets 46. And as Jim and I were just saying, don't shut the game off yet because these Burning River Buckets do not get flustered. And we still have another 24 minutes of basketball to play. Anything can happen. Jim and I are going to go take the wheels off of Tyrone's car, and we'll be back after halftime.
everybody. Let's hear it for Trouble the Time, and let's hear it for Busch Bavarian. You're gonna drink a beer, might as well make it Busch Bavarian. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome this man who's going to attempt the impossible, the $10,000 free throw from the other side of the court, the moonshot.
Right on.
All right, tell everybody what's your name.
Dukes.
All right, Dukes. Dukes, where are you from?
Flint, Michigan. And I never missed a game.
Woo! Homegrown! Dukes is homegrown. I think you're on a little something that's homegrown, maybe. We're having fun. Dukes, what do you do for a living?
Nothing right now.
Laying low, playing it right. What are you gonna do with all that money if you win? Maybe buy a shirt?
Yeah, man, a shirt. No. Woo!
Dukes is excited. So am I. Come on, let's go, people. Let's get it going. Cheer this guy on as he prepares for the impossible.
Well, we've got an especially dirty hippie here down on the court trying to sink an impossible shot.
This is human drama at its best. Just focusing, taking a moment to concentrate. That's okay. Concentrate all you want. Come on, Dukes!
Yes! Holy shit! I'm a miracle!
Father Pat, he stepped on the line. He stepped on.
No, it was legal.
No, he stepped on the line. You were looking at it. Come on.
Jackie, he made the shot.
Who the hell has $10,000?
Relax, the beer company will pay him.
We're not really a sponsor, just sounded professional. Second half coming up next.
Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as the battle between the two ABA champions, the Indiana Lions and the Burning River Buckets, rages on for another 24 minutes. The first 24 belong to the Lions as they are up 74-46. But I am not relaxing. I don't know about you, Jim, because the Burning River Buckets do not rattle.
No, they do not. And Gerald Campbell had 17 points in the first half. Scooty Walker had 11. Guys are spreading it out. We had quite a few. Oh, just had a piece of candy or something thrown on the floor.
That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Gerald Campbell with a long two, up no good. Rebounded by Anthony Coleman. Coleman over to a teammate. Jordan picks it off.
Jordan Heidelberg.
He might want to wait. Yep, he does.
Yep, let you guys come down.
Yep, he's going to launch a three, and he buries it. Jordan Heidelberg comes out of the halftime locker hot. 77-46, Indiana Lions in the lead. It's Coleman with the ball. Dean, nope, kicks it out to, that was Kenneth Proby Jr. burying a three for the Buckets. And so it's 77-48.
Yeah, I'm sure at halftime the Burning River Buckets tried to change the game plan up a little bit. It's kind of hard when you've got big man in the middle making twos and a lot of three-pointers raining down from the Lions side too.
Bucket stole the ball. Eric said, I don't like that. I want the ball back. And so he took it. He'll fire up a three.
Oh.
No, just a little short. Battle for the rebound. That was Joey V getting the rebound. Here comes Sherman Dean. Launches a long one. Hits it.
That's why we don't relax.
Nope. And okay. Tyrone's going to call timeout because he doesn't like this.
He didn't like the way they came out of halftime.
Nope. 10:32 left in the third quarter. Indiana Lions 77, Burning River Buckets 50. And the Buckets only have 7 players today. Again, I learned my lesson from the St. Louis game. I'm not going to discount a team at all for only having a handful of players.
No, it looks like the Lions are doing a decent job on the boards. Let's see, Camden's got three defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound. Eric Messer's actually got 3 offensive rebounds in this game already.
Nice. Eric is having himself a great game.
Yeah, he's still 2 for 4.
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Lions ball. Jordan going to inbound to Cam. And here we go. Hopefully Tyrone got the troops settled down a little bit.
Yeah, I think we just had some butterflies coming out of the Halftime.
Jordan's three-pointer is short, rebounded by Joey V. Over to Coach Kalo, and there's the 7-second violation. 3D light is going on for the Indiana Lions.
All right, let's see if we can capitalize on that.
Add 1 to any basket, add 1 free throw to any shooting foul. Lazarick with the ball.
Out to Eric
Out
Messer.
to Eric.
For 4-point play.
Great job by Eric Messer. 3 points for the basket, plus 1 for the 3D light. Joey V over to Coach Kalo for the buckets. Over to Dean. Dean trying to find his way to the hoop. Pitches it to Joey V. Out to
Cam gets another board.
Proby. His three-pointer won't go. Cam with the rebound.
All right. Slow down your offense, guys. You don't need to score every 10 seconds. There you go, Cam.
Cam to the hoop, shoots and scores.
Yeah.
9:26 and counting left in the third quarter. It's 83-50. Lions in the lead.
And it looks like the Lions are playing out deep. They are.
Oh, nice block by Cam.
Nice, right off of Mike Carter, but nice block there.
Oh man, you can hear that block in Avon.
That was kind of an odd setup because Jordan Heidelberg, the shortest guy on the court, is the one that is in the lane. There you go, Cam.
Shot up, no good by Sherman Dean. Rebounded by the Lions. They'll bring it back up the floor. This is Jordan over to Eric. Eric launches a three, and he gets another one.
Eric is feeling it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's feeling it.
We haven't seen Eric this hot all season long, so this is great.
Feed. Oh,
Travel
my.
called against the buckets. Ball will go over to the Lions.
Great trap by Jordan Heidelberg and Lazarick Cheatham's. Trapped him out front, and the coach didn't know what to do. Eric, another one. Eric Messer.
No possible way.
Holy cow.
Holy smokes.
Eric Messer's playing a carnival game over there in the corner, just knocking him down. He's playing Papa Shot.
Yep.
That's a foul on Carter.
Yeah,
that's on Carter. He got in a little too close.
It is indeed called against Michael Carter. Joey V will inbound for the buckets.
But you know what? Because you know. 23, 24.
The only 20 out there is 21 for the buckets.
24-second shot clock. That's what he was doing. He wanted to reset.
Okay.
We'll give it to him.
Coach Kalo from three-point land. He buries it.
So there was a foul on the shot clock.
That's right.
There we go.
89-53, Lions in the lead.
That's where the 24 came from.
Cam shoots, and it goes in.
All right. But you know what? You don't get complacent. You just keep playing. You keep playing hard, and if you beat them by 70, you beat them by 70.
Exactly.
But you don't give them an opportunity to come back.
Coach Kalo to the hoop, shoots, scores, and is fouled.
Cam teaching the youngster Lazarick Cheatham's, telling him where he needed to be on that one. Cam always doing some coaching with the young guys.
Coach's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the buckets. Jordan flies in there.
Jump ball called.
And
it stays with the buckets.
Yep.
Looks like we're going to a TV timeout.
All right, 7:58 left in the third quarter. Indiana Lions 91. Burning River Buckets 55. And Jim and I are going to hit the little Lions room. We'll be back in a minute.
At Decalash in Plainfield Commons, their lash artists are highly trained experts in eyelashes and stand behind their work. You will receive a top-quality experience while maintaining your natural lash health. Call Decalash in Plainfield Commons at 317-667-0681 to schedule your appointment today.
Welcome back to Bosick Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana. As we come out of the media timeout, it will be Buckets ball. This will be Kenneth Proby Jr. inbounding for Burning River. Lions up 91-55, 7:58 left in the third quarter. Long pass over to Coach Kalo. He shoots, does not score.
Tries the Euro step.
Messer finally reels it in.
Yeah.
Carter's down there by himself, shoots and scores.
Mike Carter, there you go, buddy.
93-55, Lions in the lead. I think we're going to hit the century mark in the third quarter, Jim.
I believe we are. I believe we are. They're playing. They are on fire. They are on a mission.
Joey V hits a three-pointer for the Buckets, makes it 93-58. Cam bringing the ball up the court. Lazarick shoots. Nope, off target. And battle for the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anthony Coleman, according to the referees. Anthony is not so sure that he was the last one to touch it, but the referee says, nope, ball's going to the Lions. Inside to Lazarick, guarded by Coach Kalo. It won't go. Putback is up, no good.
He's going to keep trying, and it's back in the Lions' hands.
All right, off Coach Kalo's hands. Lazarick certainly gave it his best underneath there. Carter going to inbound. Jordan is all by himself over there. Nobody sees him. This is Cam. There Cam found him. Jordan,
Jordan.
short. Well, Jordan's shot is short. Jordan is also short.
Jordan just can't find the rim today.
No.
Well, he can find the rim, just can't find the bottom of the net.
Ball goes out of bounds. Once again awarded to the Lions. Over to Cam. Cam over to Eric.
Eric Messer's on fire, but he missed
shoots that one a little long, but Carter's there for the rebound. Over to Cam. Cam with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's going to bring it up the floor. He'll pass it over to Proby. Proby fires up a three, in and out, no good. Coleman there with the putback, won't go. Rebounded by Eric. Eric almost gets his pocket picked by Coleman, but Cam's there to wrap it all up. This is Carter to Lazarick. Out to Eric.
Could have had a travel on that one.
Over to Cam.
All right, you got 10 seconds.
And
was
that a blocking foul? Called on Coach Kalo.
I believe he's got a sore shoulder on that one. Looks like he might have gotten injured. Yeah, he's going to need a sub.
Yeah, his arm's hanging.
I think he got a pinched. Ooh, hopefully it's not dislocated. Pinched nerve, maybe?
Oh, I hate seeing that.
Yeah.
So Michael Anderson will come in. Coach Kalo hopefully is just needing a minute to, maybe it's just a pinched nerve. He's not writhing in pain, and he's moving his arm, so that's a good sign. Cam's first shot is up and good. We'll make it 94-58 with 6:21 left in the third quarter. Yeah, Coach Kalo's able to raise his arm over his head, so that's good.
I think he's got he must have got hit in the shoulder funny bone? Whatever the equivalent of that is.
Yeah, Cam's second shot is up and good. This is Coleman with the ball for the Buckets. Throws it over to Anderson. Anderson with a long three, won't go. Rebounded nicely by Michael Carter.
Nice.
He hands off to Cam, and here come the Lions. Cam all by himself for a three.
Cam will take it.
Yep. Not a problem for Gerald Campbell.
Buckets are just kind of shaking their heads saying, how do you stop that? You got to guard these guys. We got to keep them out of the lane and away from the three-point line.
Yep. 2-point shot up and good. That was Sherman Dean the third, scoring 2 for the Buckets. Cam underneath Carter. Carter's all by himself. Shot won't go, however. Joey V with the rebound, throws it over to Coleman. Coleman's he's got it. Shot up, no good. Lazarick with the rebound.
Almost got the block, but he did get the rebound.
You know what? Lazarick's been staying out of foul trouble today. I like that.
He has, yeah.
Carter gets the ball knocked free by the Buckets.
And Proby needs to keep his eyes up. He just got smacked in the chin with that one.
That is Dean.
Okay, get out of there.
His shot won't
just
go.
Just as you say that.
Yeah, Lazarick gets called for the foul.
Nice jinx.
Sorry, Lazarick.
I believe that's only his first.
Okay.
The refs have been letting them play today. We're subbing in. There are some fouls here and there, but it's not ridiculously, out of control like it has been the past few games.
Yeah. Phil Bessick and Stonewall Jackson come in. Mike Carter and Lazarick Cheatham's have a seat. First free throw is up and good. 98-61 now with 5 minutes on the nose left in the third quarter. Dean's second shot up and also good. 98-62.
Right.
Lions in the lead. I'm still not relaxing, Jim.
I'm not either. I think we need to hit a few more. Oh, Jackson should have kicked that out. Jackson should have kicked that out. He was just a hair too far. His range is about the 5 to 8 foot range.
Ball goes out of bounds off of Stonewall Jackson's hands, so over to the buckets. And here they come. This is Proby with the ball. Proby over to Coach Kalo, who's back in the game. That's very good to see.
All right. Eric Messer with another rebound.
Yep. Coach's shot won't go, but he's back in the game, so that's a good sign for his shoulder health. Phil underneath, shoots and scores.
Nice. Phil is showing up this season. I was expecting more from him than what we had last year, and he is really maturing.
Ball's knocked free, scooped up by Jordan. He's got right on his heels. He shoots, he scores, and draws the foul.
Jordan Heidelberg. Nice drive.
4:10 left in the third quarter, and sure enough, the Lions hit the century mark. 100-62 is the current lead. And Jordan Heidelberg will go to the line and shoot one. And they're going to go ahead and call the media timeout. So this is the second media timeout of the third quarter. Jim and I are going to go smash the windows out of Tyrone's car, and we'll be back in a moment. We are back in Bossick Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, coming out of the media timeout. I was mistaken on the score. It is actually 102-62. Lions up by 40, but I don't care because the Buckets have pulled off miraculous comebacks in the past, so I'm not going to breathe until the fat lady's singing.
Yes, they can. I think we could probably breathe a little easier, but we don't want the Lions to breathe easier.
No.
You guys just keep playing hard like you've been doing. Nice steal by Cam.
Yep.
Phil Bessick, will he finish? He will finish.
Attaboy. 105-62 now, Lions in the lead. Jordan playing close defense. Coach Kalo gets past Jackson. Oh, shot by Overby won't go.
Yeah. Okay. Had a few of those close shots not go in today.
Yeah.
Got some tight rims.
Jordan from three-point land, a little bit short. Rebounded by Proby. Proby over to Dean. Dean down to Anderson.
Oh, there's a ricochet.
And Lions wind up with the ball. Eric Messer brings it up the court.
Eric Messer got the steal just for being in the right spot at the right time.
Phil Bessick shoots a three.
Oh.
Eric Messer there for the rebound,
Eric
however.
Messer.
And that's going to be a no.
No, it'll be a foul. Six,
okay.
Overby with the foul.
I was thinking 15, and that wasn't making sense.
Yeah.
Scooty coming in. Jordan going to get a break. Phil Bessick is going to go to the line to shoot two. 3:04 left in the third quarter. 105-62, Lions in the lead. Phil's first shot is up and good. Make it 106-62. Phil's second shot up and good. 107-62. Coach Kalo is going to bring the ball up the floor for the Buckets.
Yeah, Scooty Walker in the game for Jordan Heidelberg.
Anderson's three-pointer's up, no good. Rebounded by Phil Bessick.
I think the Burning River Buckets are taken for granted that they're hitting threes because they're not rebounding as much anymore.
No. Phil is from
There you
Cleveland,
go,
which is where the
Scooty.
buckets are from. Nice shot underneath by Scooty Walker.
Phil actually went to high school with one of these guys, I thought. I don't recall which one.
Somebody get the ball. There we go. Scooty.
There's Scooty. I don't recall which one of the Buckets players that Phil actually went to high school with, but he knew him well, and he had a good scouting report on him.
Well, that's good.
Oh, Jackson.
Jackson's shot won't go, but Cam's there for the rebound and the putback. 111-62, and we have a timeout on the floor. I missed who called it. 2:07 left in the third quarter, 111-62, Lions in the lead. And Jim, I got to think this is where the Buckets are kind of hurting from their veterans retiring or not being here. The veterans,
they do,
along the lines of Joe Clower, Gabe Kennard, Dylan Contento, Justin Fritz, Seifert, Krasanchek. I mean, that puts a big hole in your roster when you lose guys like that who were all everything Ohio when they were younger. Absolutely.
And had a lot of three-pointers go through last year that got them to where they were in the championship game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this team is a little bit different. They still have a lot of speed. They can still hit the threes. They're just not knocking down as many as they need to win a game like this. And I will have to say that the Lions have been impressive. They took that championship game energy that they had all pent up for the last 6 months and said, you know what, we're going to play them just as hard regardless of what time of the year it is.
Exactly. They look fantastic today. Coach Kalo into Joey V. Joey's guarded by Phil Bessick. Gets it across the timeline with a second to spare. Joey's going to take the shot. I think Jackson got a hand on it.
Oh. And that was an over and back.
There we go.
That was an over and back on Proby.
3D light should come on for the Lions. Should come on. It's not on.
He says, we want to take it out over on this side.
Should be a 3. Okay, 3D light's still not on. We'll see how they score this. Should we score? Scooty underneath Jackson. Jackson is going to lose the handle.
I think maybe because it was in the front court for the Lions.
Yeah, that was a bang-bang play.
Yeah, they didn't get the 3D play because of the
Phil puts up a shot. Nails it. That's a three-pointer. Let's see what they scored as. They scored as 3. Okay, so 3D light was not on. 114-62. Beautiful shot there by Phil Bessick.
Yeah. And he's going to.
I'm not sure, but I think that's probably a foul.
Yeah, the Buckets at this point have, I wouldn't say they've conceded, but they've got some smiles on their face. They know they're down by 50, so we're going into friendly game mode.
Coach's shot is up and good. Make it 114-65 with 1:26 left in the third quarter. Scooty Walker bringing the ball up the floor. Scooty going to take it all the way in, shoot and score.
Scooty is looking game ready.
He is.
For joining the team a little bit later, he's, gotten right into championship mode like he was last year.
Proby's three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Joey V. There's a collision underneath, foul called on the floor. And it's going to be called against Eric Messer.
Yeah.
Joey V will go to the line to shoot 2.
Cam explaining to the ref how it should have been done. Don't think he was trying. He was just explaining to him how the pros do it.
Yeah. Joey's first shot is up and good. Makes it 116-66. Second shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Cam. Cam over to Scooty. Scooty gets it across the timeline, no problem. Scooty at the top of the key. He's obviously in no hurry.
Oh, Jackson
throws the
goes
ball
on the floor
to Jackson.
again.
It's picked off by the Buckets. Proby's all by himself. Oh no, Scooty got there and got a hand on it. Proby shoots and scores, and I think Scooty's going to get called. Yes, he is.
He is.
For the foul. So
And one for Proby.
Proby will go to the line to shoot the and one. 39.6 seconds left in the third quarter. 116-68. Lions in the lead. Proby's shot is up and, no good. Oh, my goodness, and the putback.
By 7.
That was Sherman Dean the third with the putback. So 116-70. Lions in the lead.
Oh.
And
All right.
Thank goodness the ball went out of bounds. I am not liking the sloppiness right now.
Yeah, this is the point in the game when you probably don't have to worry about a loss, but you can sure mess up your mojo.
Yes.
For the next game. Just like that. Foul on the floor by Cam. Yeah. Come on, guys. Just keep playing hard. And quit all the reaching.
Yeah. Foul's called on the floor. This will be Sherman Dean throwing it in for the buckets. He throws it in to Coach Kalo. 16 seconds and counting left in the third quarter.
Okay.
Buckets are trying to make this the last possession of the frame.
Lions playing a man-to-man, so it's going to be one-on-one for whoever wants to take the shot.
It's Coach Kalo. Shoots. Too much.
Okay.
Ball is smacked around, and the third quarter expires. Indiana Lions 116. Burning River Buckets 70. And we're going to go let the air out of all of Tyrone's tires and be back in a moment.
Welcome to the Lions Den pregame show.
The Lions Roar.
Welcome to the Lions Roar.
Somebody's going to catch an assault charge up in here.
Moving on to the championship game.
Ah, yes, the championship game.
I can say that could have been one of the most disappointing evenings of quite a few people's lives.
I remember looking at Cam while we were downstairs while George and Tyrone were talking to us. I remember looking at Cam and kind of mouthing to him, are you okay with this? We ended up being co-champions. A lot of anger, a lot of tears.
Mostly disappointment, too.
Yeah, crushing disappointment. Speaking of black and blue, let's talk about Jackson Stone's charge.
Oh, Jackson Stone.
I mean, we're the only ones who get it all right all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as we're set to start the final 12 minutes of regulation. Indiana Lions holding a 116-70 lead over the Burning River Buckets. As we've said before throughout this broadcast, these are not the same Buckets that were in Missouri in April. They lost a ton of veteran leadership. There are a couple returning Buckets that I recognize. Anthony Coleman being one, and he's having a big game today. But let's not get carried away and declare ourselves the only ABA champions, because this is a very different Buckets team.
It is. Good box out by the Lions to get that rebound. There were 3 of them down there. One of them was going to get that.
Scooty Walker zigging and zagging and shooting and scoring and picking up the foul.
And one for Scooty Walker.
Basket counts. Scooty will go to the line to shoot the and one. Scooty's having himself a game today.
Yes, he is. Yeah, Scooty knocked down a couple real good threes, maybe 3 of them.
And he hits the free throw.
Also been practicing his free throws.
119-70. Proby over to Coach. Coach back to Proby, over to Joey V. Joey V puts up a three-pointer, too much. Rebounded by Phil Bessick.
Yeah.
Phil over to Scooty. Scooty over to Jackson. Jackson to the hoop.
Oh, Jackson.
Shot won't go.
Jackson, how do you?
Joey V with the rebound. That's going to be a 3D play. That'll be 3D. Yes, it is. There goes the because the pass originated in the backcourt and went straight out of bounds, we add a point to any shot scored by the Lions on this possession, add a free throw to any shooting foul called. Scooty to Jackson. Jackson to the basket, blocked by Dean. And nope, not blocked. Foul called on Dean. Maybe. I could be wrong on who got called for the foul. At any rate, Jackson Stone going to the line. He will shoot 3 free throws because the 3D light is on. Jackson's first one is off target to the left.
Big men are not generally known for their good free throw shooting. Let's prove them wrong, Jackson.
That one's not going to go. Michael Pugh is going to enter the game, give Cam a break.
Okay, if we can get 1 out of 3, that's the same percentage that Eric and I get on our trivia game.
That's right.
Every day.
Isn't that the song by Meatloaf? 1 out of 3 ain't bad?
Yeah, that's almost 90%.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Jackson Stone hits the third one and make it 120-70. That's a nice even score.
Yeah.
Full court press. Eric knocks the ball out of bounds. Good effort, good effort. I do like how the guys who are on the Lions back in April have played the majority of the minutes in this game.
Yes, the vast majority of this game.
And Jackson knocks the ball free from Coach. Throws it down to Phil. Phil versus Joey. Phil's shot won't go.
Come on.
Pugh and Scooty crash into each other for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Burning River.
Pugh and Scooty had a fight over the rebound and lost it all.
Probably did not realize that they were wearing the same color jerseys. Scooty knocks the ball out of bounds. So anyway, it's really nice to see the veterans that were on the team in April get a lot of playing time today, because I know this game meant a whole bunch to them.
Well, I know Leon and T are in the stands. Maybe throw a uniform on them and give them 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah. And a couple of players from an opposing team in our division are here for the third or fourth time this preseason and regular season. Do they not play or practice on their team?
We will find out in a few weeks.
Yeah. Coleman's three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Eric over to Phil. Phil's three-pointer's up, too much.
Phil needed to get a little more on balance before he took that 3. He was leaning to his left just a little bit, and the ball went that way as well.
Proby gets the rebound. 10-17 counting left in regulation.
I like the way the Lions are not letting up. They're hungry.
Yes, they are. I know they wanted a decisive win today, and they're on track for that.
There you go, Jackson.
Shot won't go. Jackson Stone gets the rebound. So I don't anticipate anybody in white and purple easing up in this one. Scooty shoots. Scooty scores. Scooty Walker, what a day for number 11.
Yes.
122-70, 9:40 and counting. There's a 7-second violation. Crank up that 3D light.
Yeah. That just pours a little salt on the wound when you get a call like that.
Yep.
Just a little bit into the fourth quarter.
And again, the lack, or the, not the lack, but the loss of all of the veteran leadership for the Buckets. You know, that thing doesn't happen last season.
Well, you know, 3 of the guys that are, I believe 3 of the guys that are on the court right now were on the team last year. They may just not have had as big a part with their run as, as they will this year.
Tracy Ganau going to come in. Jackson Stone is going to get some Gatorade. Ball went out of bounds, stays with the Lions. 3D light is still on. So add a point to any basket. Add a free throw.
Mike really wanted to take that 3-pointer, but he was double teamed.
Ball goes out of bounds over to the Buckets. That kills the 3D light. That was not a great 3D possession. We're looking for a little something to work on. Nice. Phil comes shooting down the court, gets his big old hand on the ball. It goes out of bounds, but he disrupts the play. Tion Bigby coming in. Let's see who's coming out. Phil Bessick is coming out. Nope. Scooty Walker's coming out. Phil Bessick staying in. This is Coleman over to Coach Kalo.
Oh,
Coach
right
loses the ball. That's going to go off Tracy's hands.
Right into Tracy Ganow's nose.
Yep.
Not much you can do with that when it slips out of the opposing player's hands and hits you in the face.
Yep. Coach Kalo inbounds to Joey V. Joey going to drive to the basket. He'll shoot. He'll score.
That was a good drive. Good drive by Joey V.
As we approach the 9-minute mark in regulation, 122-72, Lions in the lead. Tion Bigby with the ball. Throws it out to Phil. Phil launches a three. Too much.
Phil.
Scrum underneath. That's Tracy Ganow with the rebound. Foul is called, and let's see.
Okay, yeah,
that's a long way away.
They're going to give Tracy Ganow 2 shots.
Okay, I think it was called against Coach Kalo. I think I only saw one finger, but who knows?
We still have not seen who the foul was on.
I want to say it was Coach Kalo.
Okay.
Tracy's first shot is up and good. My daughter Gabby is recording this game, and I'm sure when I watch her film, it's going to be obvious who the foul was called against.
Of course.
But we're 20,000 leagues away, so it's hard to see.
And we're also trying to look at 5 different things at the same time.
That's right. Fast break. And no.
Oh, and that was a travel.
Yes. Okay, there it is.
All right. Lions get it back in play real quick.
They've turned the 3D light on. I'm not sure I agree with. Oh, my goodness, Eric Messer. Oh, my. Three-pointer again.
I believe that's because the Buckets did not have possession before he traveled. Well, he had to have had possession because he traveled.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird 3D play.
This is a conundrum.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And a riddle.
Yes.
With an enigma wrapped around it.
Yeah, wrapped in bacon.
Uh-huh. I like bacon.
You know what's better than bacon?
More bacon?
Bacon wrapped in bacon.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Timeout on the floor. 8:17 left in regulation. We're going to go ahead and call this a media timeout, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana. 8:17 left in regulation. The score is 127-72. Indiana Lyons in the lead. It looks like Michael Pugh is going to the line to shoot 2. And Mike's first shot up and nope.
Oh, nope.
Too far to the left. I saw that one.
And we've got the same 5 still on the court, giving Tracy Ganow a few minutes of playing time.
Yep. Second shot up and good. There we go. 128-72. Lions playing full court press, so yeah, they're not easing up.
No.
Coach Kalo, almost loses the handle. This is Coleman driving to the hoop. His shot won't go. Foul on the floor.
It's going to be on
Tracy.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Ref held up 21 fingers.
Yep, the Lions are making a statement that we are the champions.
Yeah. Yep.
However, it's not exactly the same 2 teams.
Yeah. It's a nice win.
It is a very nice win.
Assuming we can hang on for the last 8:04.
Well, you got a 55-point lead. I think you're pretty safe. It'd have to be something catastrophic. The roof would have to leak or something.
Yeah, that doesn't happen here in
Danville.
Yeah. Coleman's second shot up, no good. His first one did go in.
Oh,
thank goodness, Eric. Over to
Phil.
Phil. Shoots and scores.
Phil with the quick hands. He kind of wasn't expecting that, but he got it.
Yep. Eric with the assist and saving the.
There you go,
There
Mike.
we go.
And that is a 3D light.
Pugh to the
Mike
hoop.
Pugh.
2 for Pugh plus 1 for the 3D light.
They are not
go ahead and blow the barn doors off of this one.
Coach Kalo is slowing it down a little bit. Guys, we don't need to get out of control now. Lions are still playing tough defense.
They are. Dean fires up a long three. It won't go. Tracy Gannow with the rebound. Hands it off to Tion Bigby, who will bring the ball across the timeline. Tion off of Tracy's hands to the buckets. This is Joey V. He'll shoot and score despite Pugh's best efforts.
Yeah.
133 to 75. If I had to guess, I would guess the Lions' goal right now is to keep the buckets under 100.
Oh, I think that'd be a good assessment. I don't know if they. Oh, and the foul.
Phil gets the 2 points plus the foul.
Yeah.
And I missed. 21. Oh, Proby's out there. Okay.
Proby is out there.
For a second, I thought he meant Tracy, and I was wondering how Phil is going to the line if the foul was on Tracy, but we got it all figured out.
It's either that or the ref called. He's doing the cha-cha.
That's true. Phil's shot won't go.
Else.
Coleman with the ball. Throws it over to Dean. Eric gets his hands on it, but I think it's going to be last touched by Eric.
It was?
Still, a nice scrappy defensive play by Mr. Messer, who's been on a mission today.
He is. He was on fire. He looks like the starter that he was today. He's been starting the last couple games.
Yep.
Oh, Tion with the foul.
Tion's going to get called on that one. Show enough, show enough. 10 fingers held up. And Justin Child's going to come in. Phil Bessett getting a rousing ovation from the fans. I believe he has some family in here. That's nice to see for Phil. Buckets inbound. Coach Kalo over to Joey V.
Trying to set some picks.
Joey V out to Dean. Oh. Kind of looked like Justin just picked Dean up and moved him. No foul is called, however. Proby going to go to the hoop. Oh!
No foul on the play, but there were a few heads that just got knocked.
Yep. Sherman Dean just landed on Tracy Gannow's head. Pugh tries to get a little too fancy, and Coleman gets the rebound. Shot is up. Shot is good.
I'll take it.
By Sherman Dean for 3. Tracy doesn't seem too bad a shape for just having his head stomped on. Tion underneath to Tracy. Tracy shoots. Good. Tracy scores.
Good left-hander by Tracy Gannow. Made the little spin move.
Tion trying to disrupt the backcourt. Justin's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah.
That was a good effort. Good effort by Justin Childs.
Look clean from up here.
5:43 left in regulation. Indiana Lyons 137. Burning River Buckets 78. Coach Kalo's going to take a seat. Who came in? Overby? Yep, Overby.
Overby, yeah.
Long shot by Dean, up no good. Pugh gets the rebound.
Gets his own tip.
Pugh brings the ball up the floor.
I like the fact that the guys are not easing up at all. This is championship basketball. These guys are going to make another long run this year if they keep playing.
Pugh!
Mike Pugh with the three-point dance.
Three-point land.
And
there's steal. They're going to say it was the front court.
Oh.
Justin Childs. That was a pretty wimpy slam dunk there.
6 months ago, I would have had that sucker. The rim would have been on the floor.
It still counts for 2 for Justin Childs.
I had a cramp.
Coleman's shot up, no good. Rebounded by Pugh.
But you know what, Justin? Still counts for 2.
Absolutely. And he was laughing too. Oh, goodness.
Tion
gets blocked at the last second. I did not catch whose hand that
number
was.
7.
That would have been Dean. Joey V over to Coleman. Coleman, long 3, won't go.
Oh, Tion couldn't get the rebound.
Overby gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Joey V. Joey's shot won't go.
There, Tracy Gannow got another rebound.
Not only are they taking 3-pointers, but they're taking long 3-pointers. Justin Childs gets too much mustard on that one.
Yeah. All right, we got some Lions already back. Nice steal by
Steals
Justin
the ball back.
Childs.
There's Tracy all by himself. And he's going to get fouled by Dean.
He's going to get called for a travel. That plant foot looked pretty planted to me.
Boo.
But
he says, I didn't travel.
Yeah.
I stopped, and I was going to shoot.
You know, the one thing I've seen about this game is that both teams are very classy. The Burning River Buckets, you know, they're taking it in stride. This is not a loss that anybody is going to have a good taste in their mouth after.
No.
But there's some class guys.
Yeah.
And they're going to meet again sometime this year. But this evens up the series at what, 2-2?
2-2.
Over the years.
Assuming we can hang on for the last 4:03 in regulation. We have reached the media timeout. Jim and I are going to go take the doors off of Tyrone's car and sell them for scrap, and we'll be back in a moment.
At Decalash in Plainfield Commons, their lash artists are highly trained experts in eyelashes and stand behind their work. You will receive a top quality experience while maintaining your natural lash health. Call Decalash in Plainfield Commons at 317-667-0681 to schedule your appointment today.
Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. 4:03 left in regulation. 142-78. Indiana Lions are in the lead against the visiting Burning River Buckets. And I think Jim raised a very good point before we went to break that both teams are class acts. The Lions are leading with grace, and the Buckets are trailing with grace. And sure, it's a large margin, but you know, as we've said many times, this is not the same Buckets team that was in Missouri in April.
Yeah, these guys are probably feeling each other out still too.
Sure.
And you know, trying to get the give and goes and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And the ball's just not dropping for them today.
No.
They are a good team, though.
Joey V's layup is up and good. As for the Lions, I think they're just trying to exorcise some demons from April.
Exorcise.
Yeah, I come up with all sorts of big words. Ball goes out of bounds over to the Buckets. You know, I'm sure they realize this isn't the same Buckets team. And
most definitely.
And, you know, it is what it is, but it's going to make them...
Most definitely.
It's going to make them feel good. Oh, boy. Dean and Tracy getting into it.
No.
Hey, we were just talking about how classy both teams are now. All right. Buckets teammates get Dean away from the situation. I didn't hear exactly what started that, but it would not surprise me if Tracy Ganau was saying things that Mr. Dean didn't like. It's the first time we've seen tempers flare.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened just then, but
that Sergeant Rout for Danville PD was Johnny on the spot to make sure it didn't escalate into anything. So just a couple barbs back and forth. At any rate, the veterans who were on the team in April, I'm sure, realize this is not the same Buckets team, and so that's why they're not that and their class act. Is that Antonio down there?
It sure is.
Antonio Toppin from TLE Entertainment in the house.
Yeah. Taking some close-up pictures.
Yep. You know, we wouldn't throw it in their faces anyway, but, you know, I think these guys know the score here. And, you know, like I said, they're just trying to get rid of some bad feelings about Missouri and coming out strong to start the season.
Tracy Ganau comes back out on the floor. He's gonna shake hands with the opposing players.
There we go. We're all friends again.
Yeah. Just keep it civil, guys. It's just a ball game.
Yep.
Yeah, especially when you've got a 62-point lead. It's just play it out.
Yep. 3:30 left in regulation. 142-80. Lions in the lead.
Got a little water on the court, it appears to be.
Sure why we can't deal with this stuff during the breaks, but okay.
Well, where is our 20-minute referee?
That's
huddle?
true. Yeah, we have been blessed today with a veteran refereeing crew. So that's
Come on,
been nice.
Kid, bring out the rag.
Somebody in this, there we go.
Yeah. There we go. Got to do a little mopping on the floor and some sweat.
Tracy and Dean are down there chatting with each other, exchanging recipes, shaking each other's hands. It's all good. Tracy inviting Dean over to dinner afterwards. Says his wife Brooke is going to do some cooking. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Jackson Stone. Stone over to Pugh.
Mike, just keep it under control, guys. Keep it under control. Use that 24-second shot clock.
Yep. Here comes Dean.
There's no reason to get in a hurry right now.
Oh!
Yep, off of Jackson.
Yep. Jackson came within a whisker of saving that one. Alas, not to be. Three-pointer by Anderson up and good. Makes it 142-83. Lions in the lead. Lions putting on a little full court, or darn it, Buckets putting on a little full court press.
Tion Bigby with the drive.
Tion.
That was Tion Bigby. Nice assist by Tracy Canal. Lions still not letting up.
Here comes the 7-second violation.
7-second violation.
And that's at least the third one I can think of.
Yep.
3D light comes on, as you all know by now. Add a point to any shot or any bucket made by the Lions. Add a free throw to any shooting foul that is called.
Got a few of the buckets that are a little befuddled and just kind of smiling at the way this game has gone.
Yeah. If it could go wrong for the Buckets today, it has.
You know, and they really have not played that bad.
No.
It's just that the Lions were on fire.
They were.
Oh.
Pew
There
shot
you
won't go. Rebound and put back by Jackson Stone. That's 2 points for Jackson. Add 1 for the 3D light.
Okay.
Here comes Dean. Dean, nope, he's going to kick it out to Proby. Proby puts up a
His
three-pointer.
foot was on
Won't
the line.
go. Justin Childs with the rebound, throws it down to Pugh.
Yeah, bring it back out, set it up.
Here comes Pugh, kicks it out to Justin. Justin launches a three, too much. And Jackson reels in the rebound, puts up a. Oh my goodness! How did that not go in?
But Jackson went in after his own rebound.
He did.
Off his fingers, though.
Oh, good effort by 2-5. I don't know how his first shot didn't go.
He has got some bad bounces on very short shots today.
Yeah. Buckets get the ball over the timeline. This is
another steal. And here comes Mike Pugh.
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
Mike Pugh.
Slam dunk by Michael Pugh. 149-83. Minute 38 and counting left in regulation.
Does he get 10 for style points on that?
I don't know. That wasn't the best dunk I've seen from Mike. His one earlier in this game was nicer, I thought.
Yeah, Mike says it's a minute 25 left in the fourth quarter. My legs are a little tired.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to be a showboat. I want to be a class act here, but still give the fans a thrill. And what a wonderful crowd it has been today. Very good to see so many Lions pride in the gym. Thank you all so much for coming out and making this place loud.
Off his foot.
Proby's shot is no good.
Yeah, it looked
but
like a good block,
called.
but that's on Tracy Ganell.
Okay.
21
fouls. Indeed.
21.
So, Proby will go to the line to shoot 2. 1 minute on the nose left in regulation. 149-83.
Tracy trying to talk the ref out of the foul again. Says he went straight up. It could not have been me. I went straight up.
You sure it was this 21?
Yeah.
Oh, Proby's shot won't go in. Just kind of a microcosm of the day for the Buckets. So once again, thank you so much, Lions Pride, for coming out in full force today. We'll be back here tomorrow, tip off at 4 o'clock as Proby's second shot is up and good. As we face the Louisville Pros right here in Bostic Gymnasium. So come on back tomorrow and let's see some more of the Lions playing great basketball.
And do we have a roster for the Louisville Pros?
We do.
We do have we have a roster now.
Long shot by Justin Childs will not go. Tracy tries to get the rebound. The ball is going to go out of bounds. 37.9 seconds left. I believe the Lions are going to meet what I'm guessing their goal is to keep the buckets under 100. This is Dean with a long shot. Won't go. Rebounded by Tracy Ganell.
Yes.
Jackson, Pugh out to
Justin.
Justin's three won't go. Rebounded by, stolen back by Tion. That's a 3D play, and Tion's two-pointer becomes three.
Tion's got a few points in this game.
Long shot by Anderson won't go. 5 seconds left. Tion with the ball.
Just
Don't even bother. Yep.
Hand the ball to the ref.
Excellent choice by Tion Bigby, and that'll do it. Final score, Indiana Lions 152, Burning River Buckets 84. And as Jim said, nothing but class from both of these two squads as they head into the handshake line. Hey, we hope to see you guys again in the Central Region Finals. Great game by the Indiana Lions.
I don't think anybody was expecting that kind of outcome. It was a hard-fought game, but the lineup for the Burning River Buckets at least looked a lot different. So weren't sure what to expect out of that team today.
We certainly wish our friends with the Burning River Buckets a very good rest of the season. And again, I hope we see you all in the Central Region Championship game in the postseason. But for tonight, it was the Lions. So doors open at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Louisville Pros and the Lions tip off at 4. Once again, final score 152-84, and that's going to do it for us in the Lions Den. We'll see you all tomorrow.